Hello again. In this, I'll give you an overview about what this course will be. So there are 8 sections, as I told you before. So in the basics, so these are very basic questions. So first is factorial, then counting in reverse order, then Fibonacci of a number, then power like x ki power n, and then fast power like for this the time complexity is n, but for this it is log n. Then multiply a number, and then this multiply 2 is also handling the multiplication of negative numbers. So these are the 8 basic questions. Now in the second easy questions, so these are easy questions, but these are little tricky, so do all of them. Like there are I think 7 questions. So first is we are checking if the array is sorted. So in the first one we are checking if the array is sorted. Second is a problem in which for 2048 we write 2048 in the strings form, and then there is linear search. Now this is linear search by recursion. Okay, search last index, search all. Then there is bubble sort by recursion, then string to integer, binary search, and this replace pi, in which this for wherever we see pi, we are going to replace it with 3.14. So these are the 7 questions which are easy but are a little tricky. So yeah. Now the third is good questions. So these are very important questions. First is Tower of Hanoi. This is very famous question. Then to find subsequence of strings. Then then there is generate brackets. Then knapsack is very important question. And then phone keypad. This is also very important question. And if you can see, the code is very small, and main is these 3 lines of code. So once you understand it, this is very easy. Then we have a generate strings, in which let's say we have a number 112. So we have to write it as 1 as a. So a b. Also, like there is 11. So for 11 I think it is k. So we have to also print k b. So all the possibilities. So for for this we have this code. So these were the 6 questions that are very important. Then there is board game. So like we play snake and ladders and that kind of game. So any board game. So in this, let's say we have to go from a source to destination. So we have to find the path. So like a dice comes from one to, so we have to find all the paths. So this is the board game, and there are many variations like opening by 1 or 6 only. So it is this, and also with ladders, like if there are ladders. So once you understand the ladder, you can also do snakes. We just have to change the values to negative here. Okay, so this was the board game. Then there is maze. Like this is also very famous rat in a maze question. So we have to find paths. So in this there are also variations like uh, only one path, one step. So there we have also few variations like first is simple, and then second is coin like moves. Like here we can only move one step, but here if we can move multiple steps. So this is the question, and like we have a restricted path in between, so we have to cover this. So these are the 3 main important questions inside the maze path. Okay, then we have queen or knight problem. So in a given chess board, how many queens can we place which are all safe, or knights we can place which are all safe? So there are 2 functions for, one is for queen and one is for knight, and in this you can change this to the above value, and this will work for both the queen and the knight. Then we have some PNC problems. Take PNC by recursion only. So yeah, so we have some permutation on boxes, permutation and combination, and this coin change is also a very famous question, and then simple permutation of strings. So these are three questions, and then to solve a Sudoku. So we are using brute force approach by recursion only. So these are some important questions that you do properly and understand them. You can do any question on recursion.